Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. And happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Wait, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. That sounds better, doesn't it? It's your girl Sharita from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute. We always talking about growth. We are growing ourselves. We're growing our children. Okay? So I'm always going to be talking to you about family and about what we're doing to grow ourselves. And I want you guys to share with me what you're doing to grow yourself and what accomplishments you have. So I have a big accomplishment that I want to share with you guys. I was so excited about. I did a little happy dance in the house. Now, all my life I had to fight to fit into my jeans. And not all my life, but later on in the years, you know, after being a wife and a mother, at one point I had stopped wearing jeans because it was so uncomfortable to put on jeans. I just started wearing sweatpants all the time, stretch pants. I know some of y'all could definitely relate to that. So I made a commitment to start wearing jeans again, okay, and to feel comfortable in jeans. And lately I've been eating. Welcome if you're just joining. Come on in and click share, y'all. I gotta tell you about my jeans, and I gotta tell you about the other thing I want to talk about is for dads, be your daughter's first Valentine, okay? Something happens when I gotta tell y'all about. All right, so I've been eating more raw foods, introducing more raw foods to my diet: salads, smoothies, juices, fruit. Like every day, making sure I get those into my diet. And when I went to the doctor suggested I stop eating after 6 p.m. So those combined, I'm seeing a difference. So today, I went to, it was cold outside, and I had jeans, and I have some other little pants around the house, right? That I would have never, ever even thought about putting under my jeans. Wearing the jeans was enough. You understand what I'm saying? Of a struggle. So I was like, I don't think this is going to work. But I know it's cold outside. I want to wear something underneath. I was completely shocked when I pulled those little stretch pants on, okay? And it wasn't like skin tight stretch pants, okay? I don't even know if I want to call them stretch pants, but they little raggedy pants I wear around the house or whatever. And then I put my jeans on top of them. And not tight, not uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, very comfortable. I'm sitting here with 2 pairs of pants on, y'all. I was like, what? So I told my husband, and he was like, you know, he's very chill. You know what I mean? So I had to go tell my girls because we had to celebrate. They in there clapping. They gave me a standing ovation. I said, that's how you supposed to respond. I had to go to my girls and everything, but that joke was funny. So yeah, I'm very excited. So the raw food, eating raw food, they're getting kind of close to my car. I hope my car about to, and I got a car behind me, so they gotta be very careful, cause I can't go nowhere. If my car start making noises, I'm gonna honk the horn. Cause I don't really honk horns. When I was in high school, I was in a nursing assistant program, and the woman that taught the class, when she would drive, we would be in a car, she would say, "Oh, isn't that nice? You got a horn for Christmas." If somebody honked the horn, this little old lady. I don't really honk horns. I learned from that, like unless I need to. Okay. All right. So anyway, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna continue with the raw foods, getting those nutrients in. Okay. I eat regular food, but I just increased and make sure I included that into my diet. Like a big part of my diet is those raw foods. The salads, the juices, the fruit, and exercise. Even though I haven't been exercising as much lately, I've been very busy at work, working to get on track with that, and also not eating after 6 p.m. Okay. Let me tell you what happened this morning with my husband and my girls. So while getting ready for school, I'm ready to take him to school, and my husband comes out of the bedroom and he has Valentine's gifts for the girls, and he said happy Valentine's Day. He passed them. They each have a box of chocolates shaped in the heart with a teddy bear attached to him. And it's so cute because when we were in high school, that's the first Valentine's Day gift he got me, and it was a single rose. So they got that today. A little teddy bear, a little box of chocolates, and then he gave me a big box of chocolates, and he said, "Happy Valentine's Day to everybody," right? And the look on their faces, I was so happy for them. You understand what I'm saying? They felt so good. They were smiling. They're a little bit shy about it. It was very, I love that for them. Y'all, let me tell you. And I thought about it, like, my oldest daughter is 16 years old in high school. And she's not in high school running after boys and sweating boys and you know, being dumb for boys. I'll say that because, you know, we girls, sometimes we get dumb for boys, okay? She's not. She's got a pretty good head on her shoulders, but I realized since her dad has been doing that for her since she was a little girl. And when dads are their girl's first Valentine, then the girls are not thirsty for that when they go out into the real world. And these boys out here, they are just becoming young men. They're not equipped to take care of a girl's heart, to make good decisions when it comes to girls. They're not equipped for that. They're kids too. So if we send our daughters to school and they don't have relationships with their dads, or they don't know their dads, or they don't know what it feels like to be loved, okay? Thank you. Hello, Vanzia. Welcome. We're talking about the good morning, honey. How you doing? Just talking about what happened this morning when my husband gave our daughters the Valentine's Day gifts. If they walk into school and they don't know, and out in this world, and they don't know what it's like to be loved by their father, which is their first male figure, okay? Y'all gotta understand this. Like, there's a certain amount of worth that's not there. And when they're interacting with boys and they want these boys' attention, they don't love themselves and know themselves enough to not tolerate the foolishness. He made them feel special. He's been doing this since my oldest daughter was a little girl. Every Valentine's Day, he gets dumb Valentine's Day gifts, and then he gives me my own Valentine's Day gifts, okay? And they just felt so special. I saw the look on my oldest daughter's face. I saw the look on my 6-year-old's face as well. My 6-year-old, you know, she's little, and she's like, oh, you know, they're big fans of their dads already, but it's kind of cute. But that 16-year-old, honey, that 16-year-old, the look on her face, she felt so good about herself. She don't need the attention from other boys. They have to come correct. You know what I mean? They have to come correct. They have to be worth something. They can't play around with her because her daddy already taught her that she's worth it. Her daddy already taught her that she's special. Her daddy already taught her he don't play about his girls, first of all. That man right there, he do not play. But he already taught her that she is special. She is loved. And you know what? When men come into our daughters' lives, they're going to have a standard. So I always talk about having high standards for our children, but we also have to have high standards for young men, our sons that we're raising, and the sons that come into our daughters' lives. Okay, if their father is there, that's been treating them right all this time, provided, protected, and taking good care of them, then the boys are gonna know, or the young men's gonna know that they have to come correct. That's the standard. Okay. But if they have no male figure in the house, and they have no dad telling them they're special and being their first Valentine's, they're teaching them how they're supposed to be treated, okay? Then the boys and young men come in, they have no standard. And they have no guidance too. They could do whatever they feel like doing on the whim. They're not like, I really got to make sure I got to come correct because this girl was raised by a king. She is a young queen. And her dad has high standards because he don't play about his daughters. And you know what? She has high standards for herself. Okay? So I have to come correct. So dads, I'm telling you. Good morning, Rashika. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing, mama? We talking about this like dads being a daughter's first Valentine. Okay, and I feel very passionately about this, not because it's just what I think, but because I saw it. I saw the look on my daughter's face this morning, and she got that Valentine's, and when she walked out into high school. Okay, all right. So we got to set high standards for these boys. We have to set high standards for the sons that we're raising. It may be hard if we're not experiencing that ourselves in life. Okay, if we don't have or haven't had that kind of interaction from our own fathers, we may not really know what it looks like. I'm gonna tell you one thing, and this is something I loved. I learned. Understanding a man's love, who's a real man, who's a king, is not something all of us are equipped with. Okay, we could say idealistically what we want from a man, but we should want that and more. And a lot of times, and what I learned is you always don't know what more is, because you're looking at it from your perspective. I couldn't, and I say this sometimes, like, the man that I wanted my husband to be, is we met in high school, okay? Back in 1997. It was a long time ago, y'all. Woo! I'm dating myself, honey. We met in high school. And I had young ideas about what I wanted from a man. I wanted to be loved. I didn't want nobody that's going to cheat on me, beat on me, right? Or disrespect me. That's what I said when I was a young girl. Okay? That's all I wanted. That's all I knew at the time. What I didn't want from a man. It was what I wasn't going to stand for. Okay? That didn't change. But I had no idea what kind of man he would be to me, because I don't speak man. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? I don't speak man. I don't speak husband. I'm a woman. Okay? So he had to add that piece in there, and I had to see and feel the kind of man that he wanted to be to me. Okay? So we may not be equipped with what we want our girls to experience, okay? But we can start with, this is what I don't want, and also this is not what I said when I was younger, but what we do want. And then leave space for that type of man to come into our lives, and for them to provide that and more, okay? But we can do the same thing we're hoping for our daughters, what we want. And I say all the time, I just want y'all to be loved. I just want a man that's going to be a protector and provider. I want a man that's going to listen to y'all, support you, be strong. When I know y'all gonna be strong girls, you get it from me, but you need a man stronger. I know I needed a real strong man, because I'm a very strong woman. I knew that, okay? And I want y'all to have a man that makes you laugh, and I want y'all to have a man that comes around, like, you know, when y'all come over and y'all have Sunday dinner together. When I'm saying these things and I'm asking them what they want, and they saying what they want as well, and we talk about this all the time. Speak it into existence. If you don't have that king in your daughter's right now, in your daughter's life right now, speak it into existence, honey. And for dads out there, if you don't have this relationship with your daughter yet, today is the day to get started. Just come around and be their Valentine, okay? Because what's going to happen with my daughter, if she doesn't have that at home, she's going to go to school. It's going to be kids, you know, everybody is like, who likes who, and bringing little gifts for the girls to school, and, you know, and all the girls are going to be wishing that they had somebody to do those things for them, okay? It might be some good guys in school, it might not be some good guys, but if they have a foundation, if they already were loved in the morning before they went to school, like my girls were, if they were already told they were special and shown they were special, that cup has been filled up already, okay? So, dads, call your daughters today, get them some chocolates or flowers or teddy bear, and be their Valentine today. When they're young, be their Valentine. When they get older too, you know what I mean? But be their Valentine today. They need it, okay? And if you're not in a home, like I said, call and go by the house, okay? Be their Valentine. If you're at home, make them feel special, so when they go out in the world, they're not dependent on these boys who are not equipped. They're not kings yet, okay? They're not equipped to handle your girl's heart. Now listen, I hear sometimes in the high school things that go on with girls doing things too soon, you know, giving things to. When I say this, I'm not just talking about the age. Like I said, young boys out here are not equipped to treat girls right, respectfully. They're not. That's an awesome responsibility. When you have a queen in training, honey, that's an awesome responsibility. These boys out here can't handle that. So we don't want our girls out there just giving themselves to these boys, and they're not equipped to handle it or treat it in a special way. And I've heard of things in the high schools happening, or pictures are being taken and shared around, or girls being upset because the boy, they gave themselves to the boy, and then now the boy's with another girl. We all know this, right? All that nonsense going on, and girls just being open to that because they are not being treated like queens in training. Dads, be your girl's first Valentine so they don't get caught up in that nonsense, all right? And moms, just speak that to existence for your daughters, because, and that's if you're not in the house, get to the house, okay? I cannot stress that enough. I wish I could let y'all all know, as I watched my girls, the feeling that I had and the energy in the room when I saw them, not expecting that at all. As they going to school, they always get that, but he was right in the morning before they went to school today, and I saw the looks on their faces. I can't describe it to y'all. Like, it's so important. It's so important. The first man to give them attention can't be somebody who is not equipped to handle that responsibility. It can't be. Because if they're looking for that attention, they're looking for that love, because they have not gotten it from their fathers, they're going to fall into the wrong hands, and they're going to give it to these young boys or these men that were not raised as kings themselves, and they're not kings themselves, and they're going to be hurt. And they weren't selective, honey. When you know you're special, you know you're loved already, you become selective. I was selective, okay? You become selective, and we want our girls to be selective, all right? So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Yes, I'm sitting here wearing 2 pair of pants for the first time since I was young. I've never done this because the jeans was always too tight. So I'm gonna keep up with my eating raw foods and not eating after 6 o'clock, and and exercising. And the other thing I want to talk to you about is that experience watching them this morning. Okay, with their dads giving them their Valentine's Day gifts on the way to school. Yes, let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. And in the event today, let these girls know, celebrate Valentine's Day in your house. Give your kids, Valentine's Day gifts. Do a little Valentine's Day activity if you have time. We're gonna bake something later on. And just chill out with your family. This is a day of love. This is a day of love, appreciation, and just letting your kids and your family know that they are special, they are thought about. And I want to, on that note, before I log off, just tell you that I appreciate you. I love you and I appreciate you. I've been talking. I've been doing these live videos and putting information out on growth for years. Okay, since 2018, and y'all been rocking with me all this time, and I appreciate you and I love you so much. Okay, but you have a message and you have an intention, and you're passionate about what you do, and you want to see people happy. You want to see people grow through tough situations, and for me, like, it's painful to me when I see a mom struggling with no support, and it's painful to me when I see and burnt out and overwhelmed, and it's painful to me when I see kids struggling academically and how it affects their confidence. I was in another job before where I was in a position to sell life insurance and securities, and that's what I was doing. But I was still looking at these moms and these kids, and I just felt so passionately like I wanted to do something about it. You guys have helped me do something about it. I've helped hundreds of moms and kids improve behaviorally, and their kids improve behaviorally and academically and find success because they start to think better about themselves to get past these situations. And I could not have done it without y'all. So I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you for letting me share my life as well with you, because sometimes I be wanting to talk, and I be talking my husband's ear off, but sometimes I need to talk to the ladies, all right? So thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Have a beautiful day, all right? To the kids out there, say, I am amazing. I am a champion. I always figure it out, and I got this. And for the parents out there, believe in yourself, believe in your child, honey. Always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace.